What's up, everybody? It's your main man Bennett back here and again, and doesn't it feel so good to be back here and again? And welcome back to the All About It podcast. Thank you for joining us today. It's not just me. It's Arielle.
Woo! She's here.
She's got it.
She's got 32 ounces of water.
Hey. Well, we are back after a small hiatus.
Intermission, if you will.
And
you came to the play. We were the stars on stage with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'm catching roses.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, who?
I said Miranda just to throw everyone off.
Lin-Manuel. What did you say earlier? You said you felt...
I am unwell, Manuel Miranda.
Wow. You are unwell, Manuel Miranda.
I didn't sleep very good.
So welcome back to the show.
Welcome,
this is
you
the
guys.
show.
Wow.
Some things never change and doesn't feel good.
So happy to be back. Doesn't it feel good, Bargles? Do you feel like we were refreshed? Or do you feel refreshed?
Not at all. Not in the least.
Me either.
Not in the least. Not even
Basically,
remotely.
We went to Florida, and I said to Bargles, the week leading up to Florida was the busiest work week of my life. Do you remember?
I vaguely recall such a occurrence.
Did we black out and not remember? We launched new prints.
True.
We had a market.
Yep.
We had a market. Very successful.
Market
went great.
And
Thank
you for the people that came.
Yes.
Fans of the show, and you came to the market, and there you go.
You came to the market. You
probably got a little freebie.
Probably a little freebie.
Maybe a little freebie from me, from her, from one of us.
Right.
Together, we gave you a freebie, and now we need your help.
What?
We need you to give us a comment or a rating or review, or
Sure.
follow us on YouTube, or you know what? Hey, hang out with us here on Instagram, because now we're posting to Instagram.
Yeah, you'll see us there too. So happy birthday to you. And then after the market, we went to Florida.
Yes.
And it was just a combination of a lot of different things. And I said to Bargles, let's take a little breaky and come back refreshed.
Okay.
So there we are, and here we are now.
Right.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. No, I feel good. I feel sleepy. I feel like I'm all of the dwarves. All of the dwarves.
And also, if you've never heard Bargles sneeze.
I'm all of the dwarves with the exception of Doc, because he seems to always just have it together, whereas the other ones are always like their name is their problem.
Dopey.
Right.
But like dope, like now that you think about it, it's like, oh, dope. That's like, was he smoking a bunch of reefer or something?
I actually always thought it was a more intense drug than
oh really?
marijuana.
Oh
yeah,
really? Like what?
I thought it was like heroin.
Oh wow.
Heroin.
So dopey
is it heroin? Is that what it's called?
Yeesh. Disney lovers alike, welcome to All About It.
My brain's telling me it's called heron, but I know that's not right.
Not right. God. Okay. Anyway, I digress. We went to Florida, came back. It was wonderful.
Why did you go to Florida?
Okay, so...
What was in Florida? Anybody? Anything?
If it wasn't a dream and this actually did happen, what happened was my friend Ashley on Instagram, her handle is Arrows and Bow. Go follow her, for the love of God. It's so cute and wonderful. She's renovating an inn. It's called Joie Inn, and it's on Anna Maria Island in Florida. And she messaged me a while back saying, call me crazy, but I'd like to have you come out to take photos of local places around the island, and then I want to put your pictures that you take on the walls in the inn. Yeah, exactly.
When worlds collide.
When worlds collide. I got to meet her. We hung out. We enjoyed meals.
She got to meet you too.
Yeah.
She got to meet you too.
It was, meet each other. It was a really, really positive, wonderful, happy experience. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
They let us use their Jeep.
Oh, and isn't that fun? Nice.
Anyway, we've been back. We feel so.
Bobbing through some puddles.
I feel so great. I'm so excited.
If you had told me approximately 1 year ago, prior to now, in the past, as it were, if you had requested the information from me, asked me if I had wanted to go to Florida, if I had plans to go to Florida, I would have said, no, sir. No, sir. I would have said no, sir.
Didn't know much about it, did you?
I would have said no. ma'am.
Oh,
And I would have not gone. I wouldn't have had any plans to go.
Right.
With my greatest respects and condolences to the great people of the great state of Florida.
Well, it turns out your lucky ass got to come with me.
Right. And now I can't wait to go back again
Yeah, we're
and
going
again
back.
and again. It was so tropical. The people smack my mama.
The word you used was earnest. And I really liked that because it's so true.
I was just saying that because they reminded me of the guy from the Ernest movies.
Oh my God, Bargles.
Ernest Scared Stupid. You ever see that one?
No. Who the frick knows what you're talking about right now?
And someone out there knows what Ernest Scared Stupid means. You know, where the monsters.
Prove me wrong, and if someone knows, comment down below. Ernest Scared Stupid. Tell me you know what that means.
Well, okay.
Did I just say it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's also like Ernest Goes to School.
Oh.
Ernest Goes to Camp.
Oh.
It's like a grown man that was like kind of a dopey guy. Rest in peace. I think Ernest.
There's
Ernest
a dopey again. Camp Walden for girls. Okay. Touchy my hand. News about our parents.
Oh.
Exciting news about our parents. Parent alert. Parent alert.
Okay. Yeah.
My dad retired. Whoa. When a parent retires, and then guess what? Mama is coming up next in just a couple weeks. Very exciting times, which means that they get to travel a little bit more.
When one of your parents retires, an angel gets his wings.
When one of them retires, another one follows closely, and that is the case for me. I love it. I love to see it. These are the people that have worked full time my entire life. I don't know what it's I don't know. All I've known is that they've always had really great work ethic, always got up on time, always showed up, never called in sick. Like, best work ethic, both of them. And yeah, I'm just really excited. And then your parents sold their home.
Yes, they did.
Because they just moved here and that happened. So clap, clap, clap for all that. Okay. Congratulations, everybody. That is family news from us.
Yeah. They moved here. They sold their place.
So I have some news about something that happened to me last night.
Something happened to you last night?
I got a freaking wild hair. And by the way, whenever anyone says that, I always think, like, you could have come up with a better expression. Okay? Because we all know where the wild hair comes from.
Where the red fern grows.
Down below. Okay.
Right.
To watch tornado videos on YouTube, like a guy that follows tornadoes, like storm watchers, storm chasers, and he's like, he's got a camera out in his car, and he's like zooming in on this tunnel that's coming down from the sky, and he's like, oh my god, that's gonna be treacherous, oh my god. And it like Marcos, you know what I'm talking about, I showed you.
He did not have that deep of a Yosemite Sam. So a whole rascally rabbit. No.
He's gonna get some Maine justice.
He was a very like normal speaking gentleman. He
wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Can we link it?
Sure. Yeah.
We'll link it.
I'll find it. It's like Pesco Rat or something. I don't know.
Don't even try.
Wait, what did they say on Maine Justice? Go ahead and sit your butts down.
Sit your butts down.
Yeah, go ahead and sit your butts down.
And this is an alligator.
Yeah.
A crocagator.
We're also going to link the Maine Justice with Justin Timberlake and Jamie Foxx.
Maine Justice.
Thanks. And then that's it for me. I got nothing. Guys, we're still boring, okay? We're still here. We're kicking, okay?
Debatable, yeah.
Yeah.
That's debatable.
It's debatable.
I think, I don't know, am I darker?
You are, and like actually that color of teal on you makes you look all more dark.
You know, I found out this actually is blacklight compatible.
There's a little yin-yang
smiley face
on his shirt.
Droops down.
Yeah.
It's blacklight compatible. So.
And I love to see that for you, Bargles.
But I thank you. Thanks so much. Ross, Dress for Less. If you want to dress for less...
This is from Ross 2, Speedway.
Oh, hey, why don't you just take it off, spring break? You know what I like about spring break? It's the same thing I like about Ross. Is Ross, spring break, MTV. What does MTV stand for? Music, television. But what could it stand for? Is maybe today victory. So, with that in mind, what is today's episode all about. Can you get me? Can you get me? What's today's episode all about? Sight! Sight! See, we came back with a vengeance, baby. You think we're just going to come back and this is just going to be the regular same old show?
Oh my god.
Can we get you? Okay.
Main justice.
Sorry, for the listening audience, I always forget now. For the listening audience, I just approached the camera with great aggression. That was fake. It's fake aggression. And now I'm back seated. Check us out on YouTube or Instagram for more of a visual context to what I'm describing.
I love it when you sit down, you act like there's still a fire under your butt.
It's more like there's a little pine cone.
I actually just noticed that the sink was dripping. And with that being said, today's episode is all about the bright side of 2021 so far, in parentheses. You know, last year I came up with this idea where we would do this episode because 2020 sucked. And I wanted to find the bright side of the year. And so I said, let's do one in June or July and call it So Far. And at the end of the year, let's do one that was all-encompassing. So now we do it every year.
That episode came at a really great time for me personally.
That's what she said.
It's nice. It's pretty good. Kudos. Yeah, take a drink. Take a drink. That you earned it. Okay, there it is. And what were we just talking about?
The episode that
the previous episode. Yeah, really was meaningful and made me feel good. It was at a time. I said it was at a time. I don't even remember when it was, but whenever that was a very good time.
Yeah.
And it just reminded me that we kind of get caught up. We all get caught up in our own vacuum of our own existence.
Absolutely.
And it's very, very normal. We are very selfish creatures. We live a day where we have to eat and sleep, go to the bathroom, do our business, sometimes clean our sweaty, nasty bodies.
Right.
It's like every day our body is nasty and we clean it.
Well, when you live with the Bargles, that reigns true.
Yeah, rain or me. And so it's like you have to keep working at it, and you keep getting sweatier and sweatier and older, and things get harder. Mm-hmm. But also funner for a little while, and then I assume at some point they will become less fun.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not to interrupt.
I was really going somewhere with that, I think.
Oh, keep going.
I thought wrong. Go for it.
Is funner a word?
It is when you use it.
Okay. That was my only question.
I think someone that says it's actually more fun, it's like you probably don't have that much fun.
I agree.
And people that use funner with pure like reckless abandon have more fun and than most people. Guaranteed. That's guaranteed.
That's guaranteed justice.
That guarantee. Buddy.
Okay, so are people on Instagram? I mean, are people on Twitter as like grammar Nazi as people on Instagram?
I think that it crosses all platforms.
All right, it just depends on the person, I guess.
And I think that's just.
I just would never message someone being like, "Oh, you got a little typo there."
I get it. I really do get it.
I'm so sorry.
I get like why people do it, and I think it's just it stems from this piece of us that we all have.
Well, I get it when people write into our pet peeves episodes saying, "I hate it when people don't use proper grammar like there, and there." I understand that as a pet peeve in general, but calling people out personally, not that anyone's really ever done it to me, even though I am very, very off key most of the time. But anyway, regardless.
I look at it more like to critique someone else uninvited. Mm-hmm. It's a very presumptuous place to put oneself.
Presumptuous.
Yeah. It's a very presumptuous place to put oneself, as if you are some sort of king or queen of some sort of kingdom, when you are just another fallible creature that was spawned from your mother's loins, like you're as much or as little as the person you're critiquing. Are you a captain, CEO, president? No, you are none of these things, or maybe you are, in which case, tally ho, as it were. But if someone is grammatically incorrect, it's not your job to teach them. They had a teacher. The teacher failed. Yeah. Let them live their life.
Hey, have you heard of Grammarly? That thing that helps you?
Yeah.
They're hiring, if anyone was wondering. Okay, so.
Nice.
The point of this episode is that we have people write in to Instagram with what has been the highlight of their 2021 so far?
Damn right.
Of the past 6 months so
Damn
far.
right. Can you believe it? This is the year after the year.
So, Bargles, I want you to go ahead and dive in. Give me the first freaking highlight. He's got the answers, everyone.
So what I really appreciate is when people write to you on Instagram, there's a spectrum of a cornucopia of responses.
Yes,
The responses are
absolutely.
so...
I love that these are big and little, right? Little
Like-
moments, big moments.
So then there was way too many.
Uh-huh.
And not to say people...
Which is a good
Not to say
thing.
people should not.
No,
but
it's
there was
good.
way too many. So I kind of condensed some. I randomized it. So this is going to sound a little... just reading a couple in. Sounds a little bit like some people's best parts or favorite parts, bright spots. They're very different
Okay.
than each other's.
Okay. Yeah.
Than their other.
Right. Why don't you go ahead, Barks?
Okay. So this one, just because it's at the top and I've kind of read it with my peripheral vision a couple times, is one of my favorites, although I haven't read the majority of these, so I could be wrong.
Okay.
Is a group of people on Twitter crowdfunded an adaptive bike for my son and made $2,500 in 30 minutes.
Whoa. That's a lot of money.
That is super cool. And that is a bright spot of
Oh,
2021.
yeah.
I
That
don't-
deserves
I
a
don't have
round of applause, actually.
wish I had like a thing. I
Right.
have a-
You
I
don't. Move on.
Yeah, I don't have a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Another entry is that someone got married this past Wednesday.
Really? So pretty recent still.
It's been the best week. And you know what? How can you cap off this week any better? Last Wednesday you get married, and then this Tuesday you come hang out with us. Are they all about a podcast?
And it's
Brand new
especially
episode for-
wonderful when you're actually in love with the person.
That's that. Are you taking shots at people that are in unhappy marriages
No.
or something?
No, just saying.
Like that could have gone without saying. Like, yeah, marriage is better when you're happy with the person. Yeah. Doy.
All right.
Anyway.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations. You got the best week. Having my own office for my small business.
Ooh.
That's at
Ooh.
Draft and Ink.
Is that who's that?
Sister Beach.
Oh wait, Sister Beach.
See, that was acting. I was acting.
I was facting.
Facting.
Oh, Sister Beach.
I got a
Sister
job at
Beach?
MIT. I start in just over a week. Now, before you say a word, couple things.
Okay.
First off, one, congratulations for your job at MIT. Second, maybe you start by the time this episode airs. So just big congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure, don't say anything too controversial when you start a new job. You know, just kind of get in where you fit in.
Don't recommend our podcast until at least 6 months into the job. Okay. To any friends.
Couldn't disagree more. You should. But anyway.
Uh-huh.
Thirdly, what does MIT stand for? Go.
Something Institute of Technology.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Do you know what the M stands for?
I don't.
Did you know that it's a very prestigious school?
I do.
Did you know that my mom's dad got accepted to MIT when he was 16 years old? Boy genius.
I believe
Isn't that cool?
I believe it stands for the. Is it the Massachusetts?
Is it I
Institute.
thought it was in New York. I could be totally
Technology.
wrong. I'm so sorry. What if it is in Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
Did you look it up?
Massachusetts.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
Is it Massachusetts?
Land Grant University in Cambridge.
Is it really the Massachusetts Institute of Technology?
You know, it's what the Google said, but can you really ever trust it?
I mean, it's probably, yeah.
All right. Well,
Anyway.
congratulations. Another one on this list is celebrating my 40th birthday for 6 weeks straight.
Ooh, as you should. Girl, I assume. I love that.
Well, that is a fair assumption. Finally
demographic.
seeing my family and getting a raise after being underpaid for a long time. You go.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Wow.
You money getter.
Ew.
I had a million other things I was about to say.
I wonder what
and
the job is.
None of them were going to work.
What do you think the job is?
The job?
Yeah.
Probably just being cool.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, you probably listen to the show, you follow her on social media, probably got a cool job.
Oh, wow.
Or got raised. So.
Ooh, no better feeling. I can think of a few things.
How's this one? Finally loving, accepting, and being happy with who I am as a person.
Ooh, that's like the best one. Wouldn't you say? It's like the girl in the Parent Trap with the trumpet.
Yeah, best character in the movie.
Hands down.
Bar none.
Barg's none.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
I didn't want to like it, but I liked it. I do think that's a monumental feat. I say congratulations.
Yeah.
Good on you. It's a fleeting feeling, is it not?
Wow, that's incredible.
It does not last. Is that rude or mean to say? It's a little presumptuous.
Maybe
it will.
It kind of reminds me of the whole thing where it's like how to wear a bikini to the beach. Wear a bikini to the beach. You know what I mean? Have you seen that?
Yeah, but I don't know if I get that.
It's kind of a...
Loving, accepting, and being happy with who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Is like, for me personally, it's like that, the thing you have and then it like leaves. Like it's almost like a friend that shows up and then leaves and comes back. And
that's, yeah.
It comes and goes, that
Right.
feeling, because you're never the same person. You always are in a state of flux, a state of change. And sometimes we're more aware of it than other times, I think.
Totally.
So when it comes to accepting who you are, it's like you're on a good one. Love that you're on a good one and really lean into it. Like lean into that feeling of, and do some cool while you're in there, in that zone.
Yeah, and I think it's harder to realize when you're in the good zones as opposed to when you're not in the good zone. You know what I mean? It's so easy to fixate on the rough times or like those waves of like, you know, crappy moments or like, you know, dumb weeks where nothing goes right. But the times where it's all good, I feel like that's always kind of fleeting and unrecognized. Depends on the person, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, because self-realization and all that is like, that's a life journey. It's pretty deep stuff.
Enlightenment.
It's so deep, in fact, that I think we've already spent as much time as I'm willing to spend. How deep can one man be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Okay.
Like the fellow was said.
How's this? The realization that I am okay with being single, and now I can finally enjoy it.
Ooh, I love that. That's such a good answer.
I added the hand slap, but it's like, I hope there should be some smacking going on. You're single now, go and get some smacking going on.
Oh my
You do some smacking, they do some smacking. Not harder than you'd prefer. In fact, if this is not, I'm gonna backpedal. Yeah, roulette. Don't smack. I take it all back. Don't smack unless you're listening to that Akon song.
Smack that all on the floor.
I'm taking this whole part out.
No, you're not.
Taking
no,
the
you're
whole
not.
thing out.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I won't allow it. I will not allow it. Absolutely not.
So I'm glad you're enjoying that. Another entry is that this person went on a tent camping trip for the first time and loved it.
I love that for you. Wow.
But did you go fishing? Did you get a bug bite? Were you a little scared by wildlife that you shouldn't have been scared by?
What was the bathroom situation?
Right. These are all the...
Are you afraid of the dark?
That is what makes camping.
Did you ever go wandering through the woods?
Okay.
The guy with the questions?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Fact or fiction?
Did you ever eat a fish over an open flame?
Did you ever use calamine lotion?
What's that?
What they used to put on kids that had like chicken pox and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm crying.
Stop. Enough.
Oh.
Another entry is earning my Ph. Dizzle in mathematizzle.
Really?
She did not write it that way.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
There are very, very infrequent numbers of PhDs in mathematics that would write that way.
I feel like it's kind of rare for someone to get a PhD in math.
You know,
do you think I'm wrong?
I think you're wrong.
Because it's just not my world and I don't know much about it.
It's like part of me thinks, oh, it's rare. But part of me thinks like everyone's doing stuff more than ever, right?
Right.
Like there's got to be more mathematicians than there used to be.
Good for them, because I'm not well in that department.
Right,
I'm unwell. Unwell, Manuel Miranda.
Thank you.
Beesh, we got to make a shirt.
Yeah,
we got to make a shirt.
So how about this one? Opening up my own shop after years of trial and erroring.
Oh, yeah. Good for you.
I love anything to do with opening up a new shop.
Absolutely.
Or
We're very pro shop openers.
You know, we've been doing this show for 2.5 years. That's from day one. That's our biggest proponent. It's what has been able to sustain our lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is opening up your print shop.
By the way, not to make it all about us, but the print shop just turned 4 years old yesterday. They're 4 years old. Can you believe it, Marks?
I can believe it.
It does feel like it. It feels like 4.
I mean, 4 years is such a long time.
Next year,
you know,
big sale. Big sale.
Oh. Mm-hmm. You sure?
Calling the shots.
Can you take a note so you don't forget?
I won't forget.
Okay. Mm-hmm. She will not forget. How about this entry? Finding out I'm pregnant with my second child. We are going to have 2 under 2 in February. Well,
whoa.
good luck.
Yes.
And Godspeed and great Scott and
wow,
Moby
congratulations.
Dick, you know.
Moby Dick.
I don't know. I was just kind of...
Moby Dick had a venereal disease.
Nice.
So 2 under 2. My mom did that with my brother and I. We're 17 months apart. And she loved it.
You know, you kind of get it out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm. Just flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop.
It's so remarkable to me. We have a lot of friends that are young parents.
Mm-hmm. Or pregnant.
Right? And I just think it's just so remarkable, you know, all these people and the different styles of parenting.
Oh, yeah.
That I've never been really aware of or thoughtful of.
Yeah.
And now I'm like hyper focused on it, you know, because I know that us having a kid is going to happen in our future at some point.
Yeah.
And I just think about these people that like some people that are doing it really, really well. Mm-hmm. Just at least it's always the outside looking in, right? You never really know what's going on.
No.
Except for people that are like your best friends and closest family that'll maybe let you behind the curtain. And even those people, you really don't know what's going on.
Not behind closed doors.
The people you are the absolute closest with, you still don't really know what's going on.
No.
So there's people at like arm's reach and everything just seems so pristine.
Yeah, it's the same thing like any like relationship. Like no one will ever know what we have, you know, personally in our relationship behind these closed doors. So that's all I got to say.
It's a lot of water balloon fights. And
a lot of water. Yes.
It's a lot of what else? That's basically it.
Right. Piggyback rides.
Yeah, that's right. Piggyback rides to the water balloon
station,
and then we just kind of let her rip. And the safety word is
trampoline.
For now. Another entry.
I'm done.
Is my photo of a double rainbow made the 6 o'clock news.
Oh, that is cute. I like that one.
Is it like...
Okay. Yeah. It's probably really good. Like, it's probably a very vivid double rainbow in that case.
So, full disclosure, I saw the person that wrote that in. I went on their Instagram. I saw the post.
You didn't show me?
I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay. Am I going to be jealous?
I'm not going to tell you what.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
Oh, okay.
But I will tell you, it was worth the news. It was worth the news. So congratulations. That is.
Dang,
that is the bright
good
spot
job.
of
Good
the
job.
year. Okay, how about this one?
Proud of you.
Okay, I got hitched to a fine ass babe.
I think I know who wrote that in.
Who wrote it in?
Amy Lee.
You are right. That's our.
Britt and Amy Lee, our babes. We love those two.
Love them.
Love them.
Finally getting to marry my husband. Surrounded by all of our friends and family.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mark.
I'll tell you my favorite. I now know
the lips.
My favorite ones in this list are ones where people specifically use the word finally because it's like.
Oh, sparkles.
Finally got to marry my husband.
Well, you know it's because of 2020 probably.
I know. I just like that the finally just like it's such
it's kind of satisfying.
It's
honestly.
one word, but within that statement, then it just says like I've been waiting for this.
Well,
these are all special and great things,
and I'm
but it's
sure
like everyone's waiting for something, right? Everyone's waiting for that thing, but some of these things people have had to wait longer.
We were just talking about how there's always a void, no matter what.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was I actually getting through to you?
And
on
I
that
said, Bargles, when we have a house or a different place to live,
right.
will it actually make me exponentially happier?
For a little bit.
I think so. I think the change will be
For
nice.
a little bit. But the analogy that I gave her was that we all have a void within us, and we fill it full of hopes for the future. Some of these hopes don't happen, and so we always feel like a little lacking or empty in some respect.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, I want a house, I want a family, I want these things. But the idea is I'm okay right now because in the future I'll have some of these things to fill that void. It's a house-shaped void or a family-shaped void or a girlfriend-shaped void. And I'll get that thing eventually so I can cool out now.
Yeah.
Because really I'm unhappy now because of the void.
Or like when I have a better body.
Yeah,
that's a
common
one.
Everyone's got a void.
Or a better job.
Fill the void with stuff that makes you happy.
Now.
I mean, I'd say now. Because like if you fill it full of these ideas, these wishful thoughts of the future, you'll always be in this state. And then the void doesn't ever change. So in the future, you'll get a house. You will get a family. You'll get these great things. I know that to be true about you. And I know it to be true about you. You'll get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to have happen if you work for it. But the void will always be there. The void is the void. And so you'll have a house, but now the void's like hungry now. So what do you fill it? Well, maybe it's like I couldn't get my kid into the right preschool.
Right.
Or I couldn't get the right deal on the house. Or I couldn't get the right, now it's a money thing. And then it's like you're constantly searching.
Oh my God.
Like a little Peter Rabbit for like a little piece of, okay, I'm happy now. No, don't do that. Be happy today. Be happy today. And then you move to tomorrow. Be happy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then what's the next day? Well, maybe it's Tuesday, best damn day of the week.
That's
Friday,
right. Run for its money.
That's right.
So that was a tangent beyond the listener that wrote in saying they finally got married. Congratulatory. Was that from Tori?
I don't know.
I think it might have been. Because she got married and had her big dream wedding this year. Which I love to frickin' see, Tori. Love listener Tori.
So, how about anything my baby does? Turns out I'm a mush all the time now with a baby.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah.
Babies will do that. My niece, so cute.
I have a feeling that I'll be a mush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another one here is I went to Costa Rica family trip of a lifetime.
Ooh, that sounds fun indeed.
I got a new job.
Good. Any details?
And my mom came out well from her surgery. Sorry, I had a burp in the middle of those two nice things. Should I take it again?
No. God, no.
Full, no disrespect.
Yeah, no.
To
The burp had nothing to do with the
to
news.
Your place of employment, to whatever you got going
Congratulations,
on.
and we're so happy about Mom.
I think you're great. This is my Dean Martin impression, or is this more of a Bing?
That's Bing.
More of a Bing Crosby. That's right. Bing Crosby thinks a new job, Mom getting out of surgery is just fine with me.
Oh, yeah. That's all good news.
How about seeing my fiance after a year and a half apart due to...
Border Patrol? COVID.
There you go. He lived in Europe. I live in California.
Border Patrol.
I mean,
why did I say that?
That is like...
Because didn't they close the borders? I think that was my... Where did he live? The UK?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so I guess, Border Patrol.
Borders closing?
You're not right, but you're not, like,
Entry?
all the way wrong.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We'll
what?
keep this thing.
We'll keep you around. Keep it going.
Moving. A lot of people wrote in saying they got a new job, which to
is
all
awesome.
the people that are out there that got a new job, whether we're talking from last March of 2020 to middle of July 2021 and anything in between, congratulations on your new place of work.
Yes.
New employment opportunity.
Yes.
New chance to climb the corporate ladder.
Or not. Maybe you started your own biz. Who knows?
Whatever. Whatever you got going on, we think you are doing a great job. But if you can just show up a little earlier.
Oh.
Work a little harder. Okay.
You always deserve dessert.
A bunch of people said they paid off their student loans.
Girl.
Students.
You guys, don't sleep on the student loans. The government isn't going to do it.
Yeah. Old Grandpa Biden is
Grandpa.
Look, he's great.
Yeah, we love Biden.
He is great. He reminds me of I didn't have a whole it's been a while since I've been around like my family for like family dinners and stuff like this. But he reminds me of like that older guy, like an uncle or cousin that would come and, he'd have like mustard on his shirt. Let us know in the comment section below. Do you think that current President Biden is a guy that if he wasn't president would have mustard on his shirt at a family gathering?
Function.
I'm not saying that makes him a bad president.
No,
I'm not saying I'm Republican or something. Keep the gavel down. I'm just saying mustard on his shirt. Whatever that means to you, probably means the same thing to me.
Well,
coming from a guy that does not have mustard
no,
on his shirt.
Never. Wild and crazy guy, honestly.
Okay, how about this entry? Getting engaged on the 4th of July weekend.
Was that from Beth? Our girl Beth?
I think so.
I think it was.
I think so then.
Beth? Congratulations. Wow. Beth and I go back and forth about The Hills reaction videos by Whitney Port and Timmy.
Those are surprisingly funny.
You have no idea.
Very funny.
You don't even watch them closely like we do. And they're freaking funny. Okay?
I'll say, too, that didn't we get engaged 4th of July weekend?
Yes, we did. It's a great time to get engaged. Lovely.
Hey, fellas. 2 words. Free fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. Oh, yep. There's the ring. There's the ring.
Will you do it for me? Whoa, look at that. Bunch of blow-ups. Bunch of this explosion. Me?
I'm so...
And that? We good? Couldn't afford Disney.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
People moved to New Zealand. People went to New Zealand.
Cool.
People went to Maui. People went on their honeymoon. People found a new apartment.
Great.
People moved to Finland.
Wow, okay.
Nice.
That's a new one.
People saw their families after not seeing them for such a long time. People went to hot springs that were closed down for a long time.
Oh, I love that.
Someone found out that their ex doesn't hate them, and they made up.
Oh, that's nice. Friends. Friends.
Why not?
Yeah. See what happens there.
Yeah, who knows? Passing all grades from my master. That's what
My master?
That's what was written here. So here,
like they're in a basement?
No, so hold on. Wait, what?
Like, oh, master. Never mind.
Oh, that's how you took it?
Yeah.
Oh, you took it like she's in a basement, like it's some sort of sex, like a dungeon of sorts? With like leather?
I think no. I think it was
yes,
masters.
yes.
Masters
program, but that's not what you said. That's not what you said.
Okay, well, I just say what I think.
Pull it back. See, I read it as like ninja. Like I passed all my grades from my master.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Sure.
Like Master Splinter.
Okay. Master Splinter.
Good job with your master's program.
Yeah, good job. Congratulations.
Yeah. Probably you're smarter. If we took both of our brains, put them on the table, your brain is bigger
Yep.
than our brains.
Yep.
Actually, then she would say, no, it's not.
Why?
Because brains are probably the same
size.
Yeah.
It just depends on how much of it we use and which side we use more.
Yeah.
Mine would be like engulfed on one side and then the other side would be like shriveled up. Does that make sense?
I think my brain would be like a monkey with like symbols going like this.
No, I think you're
Or
a little higher up than that.
Spin the back. Okay. I had a baby. I met my boyfriend. I had a baby.
Ooh, a lot of people have babies.
Let's see, where are we? I finally found a workplace where the people are kind and I'm valued.
Oh, wow.
Did you buy a lottery ticket?
Right? That's a great thing to find.
Did you invest in some, that's like you just found a unicorn. Let's see here.
Unicorn
There's
you can ride
only
on.
a few left here. Thanks for sticking with us all the way through for all these beautiful little moments of someone's joy. I got my own pottery wheel in February.
Ooh.
And being able to make at any time.
I love that.
I've never played with it, but I've always wanted to.
I've always wanted to do that.
It just seems cool.
Always. I've always wanted to. I know. Spin the wheel.
I fell in love with my best friend of 10 plus years.
Wow.
And moved across the country.
Whoa. What happens next in that saga?
I know, that sounds like the beginning of
a movie.
You know? Definitely not 11 years, though.
Oh.
11 plus. The plus must mean, more than 10, but not 11. So why don't you just say 10? At that point, it's like, does the 6 months or does
it count?
Does it count? And you know what? The answer is yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes. Okay. How about leaving a toxic work environment to pursue my dream job?
Yeah, baby. We love to hear it.
Been there, done that.
Yes, he has.
And
now he gets to work with me, and I don't even wear pants.
Actually, to be fair, I left a very
normal
and likable work environment.
And it was like a 5-minute commute.
It was not toxic.
No, it wasn't.
Actually, when I first got there were certain elements. I mean, hell, any office job, we all know, it's not all peaches and cream. There's gonna be some
peaches and cream.
There's gonna be some challenges or some challenging people that show up late, leave early. Wear
what do you call it? Nepotism?
Well, there's that too occasionally. Nepotism is, when family has like a managerial or ownership of the hiring practice and they bring in family. So like in my case, I worked at an office that the owner of the office had his sister working there and had his sister's son, so his nephew. And man, he just was not very good at the job. I'd have so many conversations with him, and he point blank would just tell me, it's like, man, I do not care what you have to say. I'm his manager. Like, I don't care what you have to say. I'm just going to go talk to my uncle. And he's like, and I tell him, I already talked to him. And he told me to tell you these things. He's like, all right, well, I'm going to talk to him. I'm like, all right.
Anyway.
I wish I had more to say.
Yeah.
I tried to get him written up in nepotism. How about
manager Bargles?
learning how to make stickers and getting them into my Etsy shop?
Ooh, cute.
And I looked it up, and they're really.
Do we have the Etsy shop?
Yeah, it's at Carrie's Crafty Creations.
Okay, we'll link it.
Carrie's Crafty Creations.
Will you link it, Bargles?
Check her out. She's got good stuff. I just don't know if my autocorrect messed with the handle, but anyway, we'll put it in the link.
We'll make sure it's right.
Put it in the link below.
Yeah,
put it in the link below.
Sure.
How about this last one of this list we'll share is married for 17 years and finally achieved marital bliss.
17 years.
It just sounds like such a long time. And it's just like, thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
For the bliss.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
That's all that list. I have a couple things though.
You do?
Yeah, some bright side of this year so far.
Say it.
You mentioned that we went to Florida. I think that's a bright spot for me.
Big bright spot.
Mainly because I just like getting a lot of sun.
The water was so warm.
Went to Palm Springs. That was a fun little.
We did. We just got back.
Yeah, I guess overall for this year, my parents moving from Washington
State. That was
State.
A big one. A big one.
Selling their home, committing themselves to live close to us. Love that.
Yep,
Probably gonna bring them a Five Guys cheeseburger later tonight. And
that was my idea.
The birth of our beautiful niece. Brooklyn Rose Vey.
Yes.
Who was born on 4/3/21.
Yes.
Which is probably one of the cooler
she's so cute.
birth dates maybe ever.
Yep.
Of like the numerical 4,
and like
3,
how
2,
often
1.
will that happen in history?
It won't. And even when it won't. That's it. There is only the 4, 3,
5,
2, 1.
4, 3. It would have to be 3, 2, which is like
that's nothing.
Not
that's
a
meaningless.
thing.
It's meaningless.
Wow.
So yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1 of substance. Everything else.
Yeah. Wow. The odds.
So that's all I got. Do you have any bright spots?
Pretty much everything you just said. I feel very blessed. Thank you everyone for listening. Truly.
Beautiful.
It's my honor. My pleasure. Truly.
Well, you did it. Thank you for tuning in this week. It's been a minute since we had an episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for bearing with us while we took a little hiatus.
Take a little time off.
Took a little hiatus, and we are committed to this show back in better than ever, baby.
You know it, baby.
But you know what we need from you, dearest listener and viewer. We need suggestions for episode topics.
Yes.
Continue to send them to allaboutitpodcast@gmail.com or put them in the comment section below of this video. Use the code ALLABOUTIT at checkout at ariellevay.com to receive 20% off presets and prints, frames, canvases, all that good stuff And she just had a recent launch. There's another launch right around.
Coming. Another
So,
launch coming.
What else?
That's it. That's all. Follow us on Instagram at All About Podcast. And that's it. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Till next time.
Bye.